Yahoo Sports NBA senior writer Chris Mannix. Take your victory lap. All right, Rubio had a nice night.
Victory is mine, Dan. Victory is mine. Sweet day in the morning. Victory is mine. You know what I am, Dan? Can I tell you?
Oh, you're a lot of things.
I am many things. That's true. But I'm like Pythagoras back in like the 6th century. Remember, he declared the world was round. He was ridiculed back then for all his views, and he was right back then. I have been mocked for years on this show, 9 years to be exact, on Ricky Rubio, and I was proven right over the weekend.
You're very, very patient. You waited that long just to get your moment, your victory lap, and you never gave up. Does Rubio love you as much as you love Rubio? That's what I want to know.
No. Sadly, despite my many attempts to cultivate a friendship with Ricky Rubio, we have not meshed well. I've tried to do it individually. I've tried to do it through the Jazz PR department.
Wow.
I'm borderline stalking him. It's not good.
Wow. But Russell Westbrook Jr. III said that's not going to continue here. You know, Russ is going to play some defense with Rubio. They're not going to give him those jumpers there, I think.
But you can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. I mean, that's really where it's at.
Oh,
and for the record, even though you cut me off, last time, for the record, Ricky Rubio since late January has been one of the best players in basketball. You look at his numbers, he's been great. So this is not an aberration. This is not a one-game thing. Ricky Rubio is one of the biggest reasons the Jazz are here right now, up 2-1 the Thunder. He's going to play a great game in Game 4.
All right, this was the scene last time Mannix was on when I cut him off.
Dan, I just like the opportunity, though, quickly bring to your attention
Ricky
Rubio's candidacy for most improved player. Let me give you just 10 seconds here. So as you know, Ricky Rubio has been arguably the NBA's best player since the All-Star break. His scoring has jumped to the teams. His three-point shot, once foolishly believed to be an Achilles heel, has become a weapon for him.
That's it. I gave him 10 seconds. I give you a lot of time with Rubio here.
I mean, that was just plain rude. That was uncalled for.
You know what? That's the way Russell Westbrook's going to treat Rubio this next game. The way I treated you.
Okay. Do you even look at, based on everything you've seen from Westbrook and this Thunder team this year, can you say with absolute confidence that in Utah for Game 4 that Russell Westbrook's going to outplay Ricky Rubio?
Oh, no, I can't say with all certainty, but if I was going to combine all of our stats, I'm going to guess Russell Westbrook is going to have a better game than Ricky Rubio.
Well, here's the problem, though. When Russell Westbrook tries to outplay one individual player, it oftentimes doesn't go well for Oklahoma City. I mean, the numbers, I don't know what they are right now, but when you look at when Westbrook takes 17 shots or more or less, Thunder win when he's under 17 shots. They tend to be right around 500 or worse when he shoots over 17. So, maybe Russell Westbrook doing that, Dan, is exactly what Utah wants. Let him go for 30 and 15 and 10 or whatever it is, but take 30 shots to get there. Utah will probably take that.
All right. Anybody in trouble here? Like what you've seen so far? Toronto, crashing in second halves. Cleveland barely survives, heading back home. Milwaukee and Boston, the 76ers, though it looks like they'll move on. Spurs got a win, but Golden State will move on. Rockets, Timberwolves. So any surprises?
Well, Toronto just folding after a couple of games and owning Washington was I don't know if it was surprising because they're a completely different team when they play on the road. I mean, look at all their numbers. They fall off a cliff when they play on the road. But I thought that winning that game one, which has been kind of an Achilles heel for them over the years, that would give them some momentum. Now they've got to hope they can reclaim that magic going back to Toronto. I tell you, Dan, Cleveland pulled his fat out of the fire last night. That might have just won them the series there. I mean, I think Indiana's a resilient bunch, and every game, if you look at every game of this series, it's kind of gone according to one way. It's Cleveland building a big lead, Indiana trying to claw its way back. Twice it's worked, twice it hasn't. But the Pacers, their decision to kind of play hero ball at the end of that game, to go for that three-point dagger with 4 or 5 minutes left to go, that cost them. And I wonder if we're looking back at this Game 4 and how they played in that last 5 minutes as the day that they lost this series.
I hope I get a chance to talk to you after the next game with Ricky Rubio and his performance against Oklahoma City.
Do I get to call in, like, every time Ricky Rubio goes for a triple-double, do I get free, 5 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, that's
so I'm going to talk to you about five years.
Bang on that, Seton. Bang on that.
Thank you, Chris.
Bang on that.
Chris, what does that mean, Seton? Bang on that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Mannix.
It's kind of Kirk Cousins offshoot.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Chris Mannix, Yahoo Sports NBA.
I think, first of all, Spain is stacked.
Yeah, that's true.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.